Oh, hey, hi, I'm Jalen Johnston. In the spirit of sharing failures along with the successes, got a little lesson learned for you here. Let me show you what I'm working on now. Got this Squire 5-string jazz bass for super cheap from a local instructor who I think just had it on hands for students. Anyway, there was a pretty significant chip out of the paint in the lower bout here near the input jack. This being a budget instrument, I'm looking into budget repairs, and really all I was going after was a way to seal it because this gloss poly finish tends to be real thick, so when it does chip, the corners and edges of it get pretty jagged and they can catch really easily, and then the finish just keeps flaking off. So one of the ways to seal that up is actually essentially with a form of super glue, CA glue, and they sell it specifically for this kind of stuff in different tints. So this is black Star Bond. There's another company called Glue Boost that really specializes in this, but this stuff was readily available. So I went ahead and filled that area that was all the way down to like super bright bare wood with this black CA glue, and it was doing pretty good. But I am pretty clumsy, which a lot of times when instruments are left in a vulnerable state, in this case with wet glue finish work, I was a little nervous I was going to bump it or like nudge it while it was still tacky and get a fat fingerprint right in the middle of it. And so I made the mistake of squirting a couple of spritzes of accelerator on there. And I'll show you what happened. So there's the spot there. You can see this kind of long void that's been filled with black super glue. Never was really going to fully polish it back up. I just wanted to seal it and make sure that none of the edges would catch. But when I sprayed that accelerator, it got it wet, and there were chemicals in there that you can see now created streaks. And it was immediate. It was instant. And I believe, yeah, some there as well. Looks like that's actually a chemical burn. I polished some of it just with a rag a little bit, but I'm pretty sure we are stuck with a little bit of extra finish marring in addition to this repaired portion now. I mean, I feel good about learning the lesson on this specific instrument. That's kind of why I'm doing repairs, significant repairs on lower end stuff for now. So that's a lesson to myself, a lesson to anybody else who is starting to dork around with this kind of stuff. Patience. I was really just in a hurry to be done with it and didn't want it sitting in a vulnerable state on the workbench where I could knock something else into it, clumsy guy that I am. So anyway, I don't think it changes a ton. It's already a fixed finish blemish. And it is better than it was when I got it, just a little bit further on the margins of where you can see an effect to the finish. But anyway, I'm gonna do a little fret polish on this guy. There's a little bit of tarnish left. Rehydrate the fingerboard, and then get all 5 strings strung back up. And then, you know, this is, once the setup's done and all that stuff, I'm thinking this is about a $250, $225 bass. So, yeah. Okay, bye.